Datsun 240Z, doing it right. Hello there everybody and welcome to OpenFed Gaming. You're listening to the OpenFed. We are driving a Datsun 240Z modified in the modified finale at the Indianapolis Road Course Track. It's a circuit racing event. We're doing 5 laps. We're driving through the day with semi-cloudy skies, and we started in first. Now we dropped to 6th, which is okay because there's 22 vehicles on the track, and in the beginning I always just kind of let everybody kind of rip and let them settle where they may, trying to keep up with the main pack. That way anybody that's really fast or a little bit faster will rip by you, and you end up sitting in a position where you can start attacking the cars from behind, like now. Now these are 5 laps. They're decent length, so they're going to take a little bit to do, but this car is one fast little car. It's not going to take us long to get in the front. This track is an awesome track for practicing your full width racing from side to side as you're going around the corners. So that's a real plus. It flows really nice, and we got a great straight section by the grandstand where you can do a decent amount of passing. Through the corners and stuff, you pretty well got to stay in line, and that's okay because we're still number 6 and we're coming up to the end of the first lap. So that means we've still got 4 laps to go, so we got lots of time. And as you can see, they've all kind of settled down a little bit. Now in Grid Legends, they do like to drive a little bit wild and chaotic, you know, so you do have to keep an eye out for that. Now we got past those guys, so we're going to slip in behind him. But we notice he's not going very fast, so we might as well pass him too. And now we're in 3rd place. So we're not having to watch out for the bumping and rubbing too much because there's only 2 cars left. And if they do wipe out, you know, will give us a little bit of room. So if they spin out, they're not going to take us with them. So it's just a matter of getting past these guys and then just racing the last 3 laps, right? I mean, these guys are not going very quick. They ripped by me real fast at the beginning of the race, but now it's just like they're not even trying. So we figure, okay, if that's the way you want to be, then we are just going to rip by you on the inside here, and we're going to do what we always do: slow down around the corners, have respect for the track so that you can rip through it without losing too much speed. And before you know it, we'll have built up a little bit of a buffer zone so we can really practice our racing, which, you know, I do gotta admit, we're getting a little bit better. Still got a long ways to go, but we're getting a little bit better every time we race, so that's great, you know. I just love racing this little Datsun. It's so cool. I mean, when you look at the driver inside, you can see him shift the gears every time he reaches down to the stick to shift it into a different gear. It looks so cool. This is just absolutely awesome. As we're coming around here, we're just finishing our 2nd lap, and we are 4.5 seconds in advance, or in the lead. We are 4 or 5 seconds in the lead. I don't think that with 3 laps left to go, if we can keep going the way we're going, I don't think anybody is going to catch up to us, and it's going to be a very lonely race. Which means that if we're in a position like this, we don't have to go all out. We don't have to push it to catch the next guy. See, and this is where I have my problems. I end up not being pushed hard enough when I'm leading. So I tend to slow down a little bit, try and enjoy the race, enjoy the track. And then while I'm doing that, I forget to pay attention to the rearview mirror. Now this particular race, that didn't happen, isn't going to happen. Opafet will not let it happen because we're aware. And if you're aware, then you do the best you can. Oh, over boogied a little bit. You see, I'm still making mistakes. Got to slow down a little bit more around that corner. That's okay. As long as we keep note of it and try to correct it the next time around. So we're still going to keep the push going. I can see that we're now almost 10 seconds ahead of the next car, so we can see that nobody is catching up to us. And as we're coming around the corner here, we're finishing our third lap. We still got 2 to go. But you know, the beauty sometimes is not always in racing against other cars. Sometimes it's in just trying to keep your car going as fast as you can through the track and see if you can post a better speed each lap that you run. So this particular race, we are concentrating more on trying to race the track from side to side so we can use the full width of the road and keep our speed going as fast as we can without losing any of the cutting the corners. And it seems like we must be doing okay because we're almost up to 15-second lead now. Now there's not a chance that those guys are going to catch us. So we are in full control of this race at the front. Some people might not like racing like this, and you know, every once in a while it's kind of cool when you're way ahead and you're leading the pack and nobody's going to catch you. And sometimes it gets a little bit boring, but with the graphics as beautiful as they are, with the handling that this little Datsun's got, and with the speed that you can drive it at, this is just fantastic. I just love this little car. This is a great track. I normally prefer to drive in streets like Barcelona or Paris or Moscow, but this particular track at Indianapolis is a nice track to run. As we're coming by the grandstand here, we are finishing our 4th lap. We got an 18.5-second lead on the next car. And we got 1 more lap to go. So we're going to keep ripping. And we're not going to slow down any and see. We're not worried about the gap anymore now because we know we've got the gap beat. All we have to do is just finish the race. Finish it to the best of our ability and come in first place. Really enjoyed this one. Love driving this little car. And I hope you enjoyed it too. Gonna let you finish seeing the rest of the race in peace and quiet. Hope to see you back here again real soon. You've been racing with the Opafet.